Tweet.
What is up, Hurt Nation?
Hola, amigos.
It's us again. You know what we do at the beginning of every freaking show. Watch us on YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast right now, you can check us out. Find us on Twitter, HUrtWords Podcast at HUrtWords3, and our Gmail and Instagram
is HurtWords. Our Gmail is HurtWords with a Z at gmail.com. Instagram, HurtWords3. Catch us, follow us on Twitter, like you said, HurtWords3. Follow us. Be sure to subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like, you fucking pansies. But hopefully you guys had a good day today. We had a pretty good day today. It's pretty fun. We had like a little family get together and we got like drenched, wet, and I was wearing fucking pants. Now pants get one. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I was just like that shit. I hate being wet in my clothes.
It sucks.
But it was fun.
Yesterday, I don't know why we got wet or how I got wet, but we went to the swimming pool. We went to the swimming pool and we got out, put my shoes on, my green ones, my green Vans.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wearing my red ones today because the green ones were wet, but now the red ones are wet. So I'm wearing these now. My Skechers joints.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's why I'm wearing my Vans right now. Because my running shoes got wet earlier. I was about to make that mistake and stick my foot in that shoe. I've been mad.
Especially if you would have had a sock on.
Mm-hmm. And you got to change the
I
socks.
fucking hate when you wear your sock. Put your sock on, especially when it's like cold, like winter. You have socks on, you like step.
Fuck around, step into a puddle or some shit.
Step in something wet, and like, fuck.
Just gotta walk around with that cold foot.
Then you switch it out. You put the new sock on. There's that cold spot, like where the water touches your foot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the bro.
Hell yeah. Hands down, one of my top pet peeves is being wet in my clothes.
Yeah, it sucks, but it's not that bad. Yeah.
It was fun with the kids today. Getting blasted.
Hell yeah. But yeah.
Water balloons weren't popping, so you're just getting beamed by fucking water balloons.
Yeah, you just getting fucking hit by water balloons. Not even bursting on impact, they're just fucking hitting.
I don't think I've ever been in a water balloon fight where the water balloons just worked on point.
Yeah, they only do that in the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And I got those complicated fucking balloons. Remember when you just could just buy balloons?
Yeah.
And fucking fill them up with water. Now there's water balloons, specific balloons made for water.
Mm-hmm. Shit, those look like they made it fucking easy. It was like 100 balloons in 60 seconds because they all came fucking like
I like that.
So I was like,
I'll splurge on that shit.
Hell yeah, but they need to work better.
If you're tuning in,
now's that time.
It's time to get hurt. If you're not already hurt. And if you're hurt, just get even more hurt. Stop being a little bitch.
Yes, it's time. It's Morphy time. Fucking Jason. Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus!
You serious about this shit? Fucking. It's been a good day today. I will say that shit. I'm happy today.
And it really has been a good day. Remember, I told you I had that thing in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go Tuesday. So.
Right on, man. Makes the end of this little vacation pretty nice. It was a nice top off of me having to go back to work tomorrow. Appreciate you.
There's nothing like coming down after a pretty long day.
Hell yeah. Just that. Let's see. This is my first wild tobacco of the day.
Wild tobacco. Wild tobacco. Simpsons.
Get your mind right.
crazy. Just trying to see what's going on in the world right now. See what the fuck is going on, guys, real quick. Because I haven't even checked my news. I usually watch my news in the morning, but I didn't do that today. And I'll basically go back and check out my news later on.
Oh, shit. Our little sister was telling us earlier. Fucking, I don't know how many fucking Walking Dead fans and everything. Fucking Rick's, the guy that plays Rick on the TV show is about ready to call it quits. He wants them to kill him off already. Guess he's tired of doing the show. I haven't read the report, but my sister was telling me that shit. So, man, I get it, man. It's been, 10 years. That show's been fucking rocking.
10 years is a long time.
Bro.
So,
I think
10 years after doing one show. I got 8 years.
I think it's been 8 years. It's been 8 years.
Man, what happened to fucking Eric? He was like, I'm out here season 7.
Bro.
Think about the commitment you have to do. You have to keep your hair a certain length, your beard a certain length.
Mm-hmm. Like, you can't go out and just be you. Which brings into another thing, the fucking Chandler, whatever his last name is, Carl. He left the show, they fired him or whatever. Like, dude's been doing that shit since he was fucking 8 years old, man. Like, kid never had a real fucking childhood because he had to be Carl Grimes. He couldn't be Chandler. So it's like, man, for the first time in his life, he gets to fucking, or at least going into his adult life, he gets to be himself. That's why I thought it was pretty badass that, like, when he was done with The Walking Dead, he really fucking went hard with his music shit.
So, I don't know if you know the real story or what really happened. So what he said, basically, I want to go to school and shit, or what happened? Like, did he say like, yo, I'm gonna dip? And they're like, all right, before you dip, we're gonna fire you, or was he like, kind of like, I want to go back to school and shit, live regular life for a little bit, and they're like, all right, you're fired because he had purchased a house.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think he was still like into doing the show, but the writer was like, we're gonna write him off. I'm going off of what Ryan told me. I didn't read any like reports or anything like that, but I know like, or at least I trust fucking Ryan's judgment because he reads on his shit. Plus, he's a real fan of that show. But he was just saying that the writer wrote him out, like he just killed him off for whatever purposes. Because it's not the same writer, of course. Like I know, I can't think of it. Scott Gimple, I think his name is the new writer, and then Robert Kirkman was the creator and the co-writer for the first few seasons and stuff like that.
He doesn't write anymore, right?
Robert Kirkman?
Yeah,
he's not part of it anymore. Scott Gimple took over the TV series.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. So like, it's not even
canon anymore. Well, whatever it was canon, but
I think it's like
at least some touch of originality with Robert Kirkman in there.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's canon, but it's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe compared to the Marvel fucking comic book universe. Like, these characters still exist. It's just a different like take on the same shit. Like, if they wanted, I guess, to get more deep, they'd go into like multiverse theories or whatever with it. But it's like, it's not the same universe as Robert Kirkman's universe. Like, it's based off of his, but they always went to.
They always do that shit.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's like contractual bullshit. Like, maybe they have like something with Image. I think Image owns fucking. It's either Image or IDW. I think that owns Walking Dead, the comic book. So I think maybe like they get fucking entitlement to characters. But I also heard that Robert Kirkman wanted to do his own thing. Like, he didn't want to give people the same story as in the comic books, because he's like, if you want, like, it'll take away from the comic books. Like,
crazy, man.
because at this point, the show is pretty much covered the head with the comic book. They have to. Comic books only release once a month.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I don't know what Scott Gimple's doing or what they're gonna fucking do now. It seems like everybody's just kind of like bailing from that series itself. Maybe it's about to can. So like, fucking Chandler's gone.
Yeah, with
Fucking,
I mean, he's supposed to
Rick's
get the
gone.
torch anyways, right?
Yeah.
That torch gets passed to him, so it's kind of like
it takes away from the whole, like Ryan said.
I mean, you killed the majority of the fans.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of the fans really do read the comic books and stuff like that, but I mean, you're cutting like too much meat away now.
Like now you hitting home with like everybody. Cause like my mom, before she passed, fucking, she was into that show. Fucking, she never read the comic book or anything like that. Actually, she did read the comic book like after she really got into the show. So like, there's people out there that I know don't really care for the comic book, but care for the show, and they care for these characters, and they're just fucking cutting them out. Like the show doesn't go on like that. Like I feel like they're gonna probably try and like keep shit going and kind of turn the story with Negan maybe or somebody like Daryl.
And they do it with Daryl.
But I don't even know, man. Like I don't know what the fuck they gonna do. But you got Morgan, he bailed out. He didn't really bail out. I don't know if like I know the same studio does it, but I don't know if it's the same directors or the same people in charge of the two shows, Fear the Walking Dead and the Walking Dead. But he feels like if Morgan felt like Fear the Walking Dead was more of a fucking benefit than being on the Walking Dead, like I don't know what that says for the fucking people. So I used to always watch fucking The People before the episode. Like I knew Glenn was about to get killed off, not just because like the fucking stuff in the episodes, but because of him in real life. Like I was like, damn. I start seeing him in different roles for like movies, or like I saw him like right after the show ended. I saw like, or not the show, right before his death. He had gotten married and shit like that. So I was like, man, he's probably gonna have a lot of time on his hands. So I bet you they gonna do it. Like, they're gonna follow through with that scene in the comic book. So, I don't know. I always watch that with people, and that tells a lot about the storyline to the show.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Walking Dead is just like gonna can.
It feels like it's gonna can, man. It's like
It's already losing most of its viewers. Like
I was really into it in the beginning. Like I watched the first season, I watched the second season, third season, fourth season. But like after the fourth season, stop watching it like heavy. With no like real reason, but I guess something. I must have not really like liked it if I was willing to just be like, I don't care if I don't keep up with it.
I think it's like life. I think like as life changes, your interest like you get more interested in something else than watching like. Cause there's a lot of shows that I really like, but I'm like, man, I never finished that show because I got into a different show or fucking like it took me a long ass time to finish fucking Game of Thrones. I stopped on like the fourth season, and I was just like, I didn't care to tune into that show anymore. I guess I was tuning into other shit. I was just like really into my art or whatever. And fucking, I just stopped watching. I don't know. I know with Walking Dead, I could definitely see it now because it's happening now. Where after the eighth season, seventh season, well, after fucking Negan kills Glenn, I was just kind of over it.
Yeah, that's pretty much like when I stopped watching too, bro. Like, I guess, yeah, like finally, because when I met Lauren, Ryan was into it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we started watching every Sunday. Like we put together and watch it. Like after a while, I stopped. I really, it was after Glenn died, pretty much.
Like, it's good, but it's like, I don't know, it's not there anymore. Like some of the shit just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. Plus, if I could start critiquing the show too much, I end up losing interest. So I always get like, man, ain't no zombie gonna walk up on you in the woods. That type of shit pissed me off. Where they be in the woods or something, and they like get surprised by a zombie like right behind them. I was like, man, you didn't hear all them leaves rustling behind you. Man. You didn't hear that thing dragging its feet to come get you. Like, they had a bunch of moments like that, and they had fucking, I don't know, some of the stuff they did didn't make sense. Like killing Tyrese the way they killed him, doing everything the way like Herschel died and shit. Like, I know they changed a lot.
I've changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Cat.
Damn, I think if they fucking The Walking Dead because they didn't kill Judah, spoiler alert, y'all. Because they didn't kill, well, fuck spoiler alert. Y'all should have been done read the comic book. It's been out for fucking years. Fucking, when Judith was supposed to die, fucking, he kept her alive. So I don't know if they're gonna try and like restart
With Judith.
with Judith. Probably give her like the
Probably
sheriff
because
back
she's a woman. He's
and,
going that direction too.
and kind of make her like.
Hopefully he didn't get offended by that. But I mean, I think the new Mowgli movie, Mowgli's a girl.
He looks like a girl. I thought so, but
It's a boy?
he's a boy. I think.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure because when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, okay, because I thought it was a girl because it looks like a girl. It's just called Mowgli, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, man, that looks pretty cool. But that last Jungle Book was garbage.
Think so?
I did not like it. I didn't like. I thought it was like a cool concept to have them the real animals. It wasn't like too cartoony, but like some of them looked weird to me.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's a little boring. But I see why he thought it was a girl, because it looks like a girl. Looks like a little Indian girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe it'd be good. I don't see myself watching it though. That's one of them like wrinkle in time movies for me.
Oh man, that movie looks terrible. That movie looks like it just goes all over the place.
And not be good with like dumb shit. But leave it for the kids. It's gonna suck, man. Because in a few years, we don't have to be like all of the Indian movies. Again, I don't want to see that shit. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Man,
I saw. I just read right now that Harvey Weinstein is being indicted on 3 cases.
mhm.
It's crazy, man. I think that's oh man. Crazy. Hopefully, it doesn't like die or anything happen to him. That's why I think it's because he's got a lot of ties to a lot of people. Like he's been photographed a lot of people. photograph of like Oprah, Bill, Hillary Clinton. It's gonna seem like a bird, but I think that's why he'll end up dead or something will happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or something could happen to him, so people need to keep it.
Oh yeah. Something if he falls, shit. He ain't falling on one.
Yeah, it's bringing down everybody. Crazy motherfucker. Gross.
So, but it's good that his ass got fucking arrested and caught. So my fucking wife was fucking, we were debating with Harvey Weinstein and the Bill Cosby. Because I say I'm glad I'm a man of innocence until proven guilty. So I don't really can't say if he did or didn't. But this Me Too movement, I will say fucking drowned that shit out. And then the Harvey Weinstein things won't be more fucking preparing them. And she's like, why do you believe the people that say it about Harvey Weinstein, but not the people that say it about Bill Cosby? And I said, um, it's not that I don't believe him. It's just in those two instances, it's leverage. Harvey Weinstein had the power to fucking not only not give you a job, but like make sure you don't fucking work in the business. Versus Bill Cosby just had the power to not get you a job. Because a lot of these women or whatever were saying that they're people that audition for the show or whatever the situation is. And uh, I feel like those people have the people she's saying what justifies them for staying the Harvey Weinstein victims for staying silent versus the Bill Cosby victims for staying silent. And she's saying that Harvey Weinstein had that power. Like he had that real power that
He'll fuck up your life from like emotionally,
mm-hmm.
like mentally and financially.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never work again.
He would shut your whole shit down. Bill can't do shit. Bill, the most he could do is just fucking tell you, you're fired. It's like, I'm really glad they got fucking Harvey Weinstein in the sense of like, and if he like the shit that he knows, they better have that motherfucker on 24-hour watch.
Yeah, man. To take off. But he's been indicted, so. Hopefully.
Bullet Club.
Hell yeah, Bullet Club. Man. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Enzo Amore. This Monday, I believe it was Monday, he dropped a music video. He's rapping now. Garbage.
Doing too much, man. Sit down.
I mean, you don't even gotta sit down. Just gotta do less. You're doing way too much.
Oh, bro. There's some people that just should not rap or have rappers around them to tell them, should I do this shit?
Got that on World Star Hip Hop, and it's just fucking strange.
Of sports entertainment. We will be live in 2 Ohio. It's the 25th anniversary of wrestling tonight. And if you knew anything about commitment, you wouldn't be asking me to go to the store for you. Now let me stay and do my work. Fucking piece of shit in that wrestling. Mom, you let me do my job. Hello? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on, breaking news! Listen up, you sloppy jalopy son of a bitch. You're sitting on your fucking couch with your fucking phone in your hand, doing your armchair detective work, thinking you know what the fuck's going on. When was the last time you kept a 2-month social media silence? Think I wasn't gonna say shit? I'ma let y'all talk shit. If I had a fuck to give out, yeah. If you're rocky, you gotta leave. All you gotta do is ring it. Written on a zero fucks given exhibit. I got nothing to love. For a minute, damn it, to win it. Sky's the limit. Sorry, I'm soon. Gotta admit it, yeah, I'm over the limit. Left got out with a one-way ticket. Rolled up with it. Spark that bitch. Tied it down with it. Let my lips. Piss next lips. Bitch, I just shit it. I feel hate on the crazy 8. Let's see y'all pivot. Go on my court, bounce back, grade number 24. Shit footprint right up my image. Wow, I just love, cause you can left out, double that soul. Once I love, once I hate, either way I glitch, I ain't tough. What they gonna say, what they gonna do? Got them on the toes like a midget. Out of here, a couple red roses on my gimmick. Couple
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting out feeling it, bro. It's probably because I'm hurt. I see what you're saying, like that. He was doing a little too yelling. I don't know why he dropped the beat, like, and started doing all that. He could dial it. He had like a 9.5, and you could dial it back to like 7 with that part. But he got bars. I thought he was gonna be. I want to say he got bars. He got styles.
It's just the yelling. It's like
yeah.
yelling.
Why are you yelling?
Yelling at me, yeah.
Why are you yelling? Yeah, shut it. Yeah, I 100% feel it. Like, I want to not feel the song, but I feel where you're coming from, where he is doing too much.
It's just like, damn, this is really that.
You're just yelling at you.
You can't hear the beat.
Yeah.
Is he going for like a mystical type thing? Like, what is he doing? What is he doing into? I mean, the real one. Song. Yeah, that's only one song. I gotta hear his other shit. Brian Judge.
He was like, he was like, I enjoyed it. I think he could have been hard.
He could have went home, but he didn't.
Just did not.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he did his best. So
He did his best. Yeah. He's good for you, so. He got it on world stuff, so. There's people out there that are listening to him.
yeah, there's people.
How do you get some trap awards? Or do you just like call up World Star and be like, hey, I got a new video. I want you to post something like pay him or some shit like that. Imagine that's happening. I'd be like, oh, 5,000 grand. $5,000 for fucking 24 hours.
Hell yeah, bro. It has to be like black collar, man.
It's fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy. Something else, bro. Let's see what else is going on in the world right now.
I heard Star Wars fucking flop.
Hardcore.
Damn.
The dolphin, SpongeBob style. Harvey Weinstein and the Clinton protection racket.
That what?
Okay. Let's read a little bit of this article, I guess. It says, and culture, Harvey Weinstein and the Clinton protection racket. A big part of the reason Weinstein was finally exposed was that the Clinton machine is dead. And culture.com, May 30th, 2018. Harvey Weinstein, recent walk reminds me of another great thing about Trump winning the election. Hillary Clinton isn't president. A New York Times article on Weinstein's court appearance noted how the ground shifted last year, finally ending the code of silence surrounding powerful men. Why, last year, if this has been going on for decades, since dang. The article explained that Weinstein's power was enormous, connections extensive, and his willingness to play dirty without bounds. Did Harvey lose his money and connections last year? Nope. But last year was the first year of Trump's presidency, or as I like to think of it, the first year of Hillary not being president ever. Yeah, man, she had a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. A lot of people are gonna do that.
Where is Hillary?
I don't know, but did you see she's wearing a back brace?
I didn't see, man. I haven't seen shit on fucking Hillary. That's like I heard, like, that was the
Trying to
last
be
one.
like discreet about it, but it's like, you know what I mean?
Bro, she out the window, bro. She about to go.
She's about to turn to dust.
Because me and they talk about that shit all the time. Fucking, just like, what the fuck happened to Hillary? Like, she lost the election and she had a little hoorah, like, as she faded out. Like, she just, like, slowly started, like, walking backwards and then booked it out the door. Like, that's all I see for her. Comedic stuff. Oh, excuse me.
Hillary Clinton has been spotted on multiple occasions lately wearing long jackets paired with colorful scarves that cover her neck and right down over her back.
Big jackets.
But Clinton's style choice, which she has even worn out in 80-degree temperatures, has prompted speculation that she has something to hide, a back brace. Eagle-eyed social media users noticed her strange protrusion coming from Clinton's back when she was photographed
At the
visiting
funeral,
Dr.
he's like telling
Chelsea's
everybody shit, and
apartment
he gets to
in
the
New
guy
York
with
last
the
week.
toupee, and he's like,
The supposed back brace was
that isn't
clearly
fooling
visible under her
anyone.
blue jacket
Mm.
as she left her daughter's
I don't
building
know what part
and
you're
headed
talking
back
about
to
here.
her waiting car. She wore
He's a
patterned
dude.
blue scarf
Yeah, he
on
doesn't know
around
that
her
you're a
neck
man.
despite the summer-type temperatures in Manhattan. Those on social media were also quick to point out her upright posture and bundled-up clothing. Hillary looks to be wearing some sort of back brace, wearing protrusion and scarf up to her chin. One Twitter user wrote,
So slowly
"Is
started
Hillary
like
wearing a
going
back
like
brace
that.
now?
Saw that?
Something was not natural about her posture and bundled-up clothing. Weird." Another person tweeted,
But anyways, yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Her back brace, and it's just like got to go.
She on her way out that door. Chill as fuck. All that hatred gonna fucking wear your body out, son.
The only way out now is in the casket.
Mm-hmm.
Looking I-9s, bro.
Like, yeah, bro. Fucking anyway, that's why you're doing. Jesus Christ. Well, she thought she was gonna be president and then just like she knew she knew she would be president.
I think she really
is,
did. I think she really did think she was going to be president. Because, man, they spent a lot of money up for her campaign, bro. A lot of money for her campaign. Basically, like, shoved it down everybody's throat, like Roman Reigns style. And still Donald Trump cannot win. Because I think Hillary Clinton was going to come in and just, like, Hillary Clinton's so ruthless, like, she would just pull the trigger. Like, all right, I'm president. Martial law. You want to come in. We're taking your guns. We don't take your guns. We have authorizations. Okay. Let's try and get you away. But it's easy camps. We start and die. Who fucking knows? Who knows? But they had like, you think the globalists or like, they were hoping for it, like they're gonna pull the trigger, like they were really gonna pull the trigger, like they're just really gonna kill a bunch of people, just because now with Hillary in power, they have the power to do so.
mm-hmm. When it comes to the globalists, I think they already control the whole political board itself. So it's like, I think they're gonna do that regardless. Like I think it's gonna happen point blank. Like over these next couple of years, there's gonna be a lot of the death ratio is gonna go up. There's like already being like a mass fucking, like I say, killing on fucking all parts of the other parts of the world. It's only a matter of time before we really start to see it here. I mean, it's already a mass killings on property line. So it's gonna be the middle class line too. It's not just gonna be lower class people getting killed on the streets. It's gonna be like anybody who doesn't follow along with the agenda.
Yeah. See, man. Okay, you know how there's like big fucking gashes in the earth now around the world? They're saying like one theory is they think it's because of like construction, like way some type of construction like way down below. And I don't mean just like, you know, where they drill for oil and stuff. I mean like way down. They're like way fucking down. They think like some type of shit like that is going down. Huh? Because when those gashes appeared, there was no like seismic activity like there was in an earthquake. It just like appeared overnight. Like, but they also think it's connected to a cloud of dust that was reported a bunch of. I swear, I don't remember everything. But I took a look at those gashes. Man, those things are scary. Like, you're basically seeing the earth, like the continent, just like ripping apart. Like, that's crazy insane. It's fascinating.
Right here, it says the first we were able to dig. How many years? She's like, you say 8 years or so.
I don't know. I just think that they are underground because like there's those videos of the 18-wheelers going underneath, and they say like they go underneath and they just drive, man, like for miles across the country to the ground. That's crazy, bro. So I know those fuckers are down there fucking around. Bunch of assholes. That's why I asked if you think that like with Hillary in play, they were just gonna pull the trigger on the breakaway civilization. But they finally just like, alright, we're gonna do our own thing. We conquered. So I think it's so important for Americans to realize like we are the last like, hope. And I mean, we're basically showing everybody how to do it in their own country, and now Trump in office is doing pretty good stuff. The only thing I don't like is the omnibus bill and Syria. Like, I don't agree with none of that, 100%. But um, I don't know. It's just weird to see a lot of the shit happening nowadays that never happened for any other presidency. Like North and South Korea are talking now. Like that's crazy. And it was really like hard to get them to start talking.
I want this to be like, why? They feel like they need to partner now to go against what?
I think Kim Jong Un needs it. Like they're hurting. Like they don't. Like he really can't feed his people. He has no real economy because I mean nobody can afford to buy shit there. So it's all like labor, slave labor. So. And I also personally think he doesn't want to get Gaddafi, especially when we get the ultimatum, like, you know, denuclearize. He went with it because, I mean, I guess Saddam Hussein, Muammar Gaddafi, you know, like, we just went in there and fucking took him out because of it. Just because, well, them really just because. But this guy would have been there because he didn't listen.
That's what I see. I see us making new allies, and they're making new allies. I see teams forming. Like I think that it's gonna be like North Korea, but then with Russia, and everybody over here. I mean over there, and then it's gonna be the UK and America and fucking Israel. It's just gonna be maybe just fucking have.
Possible.
I think it's about time the world needs another fucking. I don't think this, but I think this is how the elitists think is that they're gonna turn out another big ass war to start making more money.
Something big's gonna happen, bro. I know something big's gonna happen. Because
they're starting to really clean up shop like around the world.
Like he really is, like the swamp really is draining, bro. Like, you're really seeing like the corruption, like you're seeing the infestation, and that's wild, man. Like that's they've been basically hustling or pimping out America and the Americans forever, man.
Just the way, like I said, they're gonna fucking, and now like It's like everybody's picking their chips up off the way shit is happening now. The division they're causing, fucking people becoming more exploited. It's fucking not exploited. Discovered like all these fucking Harvey Weistein and motherfuckers like that.
Oh, exposed.
And get exposed. There we go. Like they're purging that motherfucker. Like they're dumping all the ties. They're paying out the real fucking what's wealth leaders or whatever. Like they're getting, I don't know, getting ready to hit that fucking.
That's something, bro.
Like, somebody's gonna blow up somebody, and it's gonna fucking. Again, like I think it's gonna be another fucking 100%. Not a terrorist attack, but like a fucking military attack. They're gonna do something again on the homeland, like that hits people hard.
Yeah, I think some sleeper cells are gonna end up being activated. You're gonna see like a crazy terrorist attack, like just massive. I mean, like everywhere,
Like
everywhere.
like 9/11 times.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah. Rest in peace to all those people.
For real, man. Died for no reason.
See, that's the difference of things now. It's like people really die. Like that's undisputable. People fucking die. Like real shit, people die. All these false flags that they put out now with all these school shootings and bullshit that you don't know like what really happened, such as like Sandy Hook and stuff like that. Like there's not people that are second guessing it. Like 9/11 shit, people were like, wow, that hit people hard because it's like these people died, but for what?
Nothing.
And it's like,
Because they wanted to go to war.
mm-hmm. So it's gonna be another fucking one of those that's really gonna shut it down. Like something like fucking California being fucking destroyed. Like something on a full impact scale like that, like California. Like that, hearing that a state from a different country, like they told you fucking West Africa was fucking destroyed. Like it was just straight destroyed. Fucking billions, millions of people died just like that. That shit's gonna hit all the way around the world. That's gonna be like fucking badass, man. Especially to the people that are closest to the fucking bomb, such as the country itself. So, I'm not gonna live for California, but I live for that same state, California. I just feel like that.
Oh, why, man?
Bro, there's been shit like Hawaii's being fucking erupted and shit.
That's why I think it's weird that like the gases in the earth,
Mm-hmm.
volcanic activity. I wonder if it coincides. I mean, it might not, but like, I feel it's
I believe it. Like, check it out. You think about like Walmart's and Amazon's, Apple's and Samsung's, these fucking Fortune 500, Fortune
Walmart,
5,000
especially.
countries. And you tell them, you instill this tax plan that fucking gives them a shit ton of money. And you tell them, start cashing out over these next couple of years. This shit's about to go down. Like this motherfucker is fucking up. So when the new world comes, we'll be in wealth. It's like the same thing like right before fucking the Great Depression. When they told when what's the name was
JP Morgan.
yeah, pulled his shit out the day before. It's like this shit's about to fucking go down, man. Get y'all's money up. And then when the new world comes,
Yeah, so the banks are going bankrupt over there.
mm-hmm. And who depends on the banks the most?
And everybody take their money out. When about a little bit. So
Mm-hmm. Like think
control.
about that shit. That's what fucking scares me in life sometimes. It's like
And that's
if they
because that's how
decide,
much of an influence
mm-hmm,
he had.
mm-hmm, like if the banks just shut down tomorrow, but people still want their money for shit, what happens to this world? You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't go fucking use my card tomorrow, I'm fucked. I can't go get nothing. Like I can't fucking, I can't buy shit. You know what I mean? Banks are down. People still don't want their money for shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, what happens to the world? But rich
I don't know.
know not to have their money in money. They have it invested in vehicles or fucking houses or art or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. It's gotta be a new system to poverty, man.
For real, man. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna fucking get pretty wild in the next couple of years.
Yeah,
It's gradually getting wild now.
Man, I just can't wait for everything to be prosperous, for us to be prosperous.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of the fucking bullshit. Like, I'm just ready for
Mm-hmm.
the next phase, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let these bad people go to jail. Let's take the country back. Let's fix the laws, the justice, and the education system. Let's purify it. Like, let's make it, bipartisan, enjoyable for everybody, and doesn't infringe upon anybody's rights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And let's also fix the economy and pay wages and things like that, and bring more jobs back to America. That way, everybody prospers.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there's enough jobs, man, and there's just not people working, then basically it's what the easy way, like, I think. Because there's a surplus of jobs,
Mm-hmm.
but you still choose not to work.
And so it's fucking, we're mentally drained. Like it's hard for people to go to work and not be rewarded with.
Yeah, that's what I'm
what they
saying. That's
should.
what you need to fix it. Like,
Exactly.
make, what I like to say, true value.
Mm-hmm.
Your labor has true value. Because without your labor, a company couldn't
Make what they do.
Yeah, you couldn't do what they do. They really couldn't. I mean, yeah, some stuff could be automated, but I mean, you still need people for some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like these companies shouldn't be so powerful. Shouldn't have so much money while their workers make so less. Like that's why I hate like the stigma with like I call it people in charge of shit, the elitists. People associate the elitists with a new world order. Shit's gotta change, man. But that's exactly what we need is like a new world. This world is it's been fucking corrupted. And there's a lot of good people out there, and I know they're out there fighting. That's why Americans and just people all over the world gotta understand we're all in this shit together.
Yeah, we really are, guys. We really are all in this together. We can totally make a difference. Totally make a difference.
Everybody felt the same way one man could change the world. Like, with everybody looking at that mindset, knowing that I'm changing the world, that person's changing the world, we're all fighting for this.
But that's gonna be it for thick is actually the laptop's about to die.
So,
But so do you want to tell?
shit. Keep your heads up. You fucking follow us on Instagram at HUrtWords3. Follow us on fucking email us at hurtwordz at gmail. Drop us a line, man. Fucking shit the prize, yeah. Fucking
First 3 people.
yeah.
Yeah, but definitely follow us on Twitter at HurtWords3. Send us a goddamn email at hurtwordz at gmail, like Rem said.
We out shit.
You're never alone. You're never alone. Remember that. Don't let the